This week, the remarkable story of two South Africans on a journey of forgiveness. A black soldier who killed innocent civilians and a white mother who lost her only daughter.
These two people have every reason to hate each other. He's a black atheist and a former freedom fighter. She's a white Christian whose only daughter was killed on his orders. Today they are friends and are working together to heal others. The attack was part of UPLA's Operation Desert Storm. It was a campaign of war aimed at killing white people and stopping the injustice. Such as the South African Defence Force attack on a house in Umtata on the 8th of October 1993.
Some school children were massacred in Umtata, allegedly for being UPLA members, and it is not true. They were not UPLA. And of course there was little outcry because those were African people.
Which is why Letlapa refused to apologize for attacks like the one on the Heidelberg Tavern.
Cindy was 23, tall, dark, beautiful, as a mother's eyes see.
Looking back at the tragedy, one wonders why Jin could forgive what many others found impossible.
The mission statement I wrote was to extend God's grace to each person I meet. I didn't know what I was challenging myself with.
2 years ago, Jin heard Letlapa on the radio. He admitted he'd ordered the attack. She went to his book launch to confront him. Both sides live with the pain and hurt, something that Letlapa wants to change. Childhood lessons from his elders taught him that war can only be neutralized by forgiveness.
But at the end of the struggle or at the end of the war, we have to make peace so that there is coexistence.
And for Letlapa, there was no reason to apply for amnesty or apologize for the attack.
I did not think that it was a good precedence for freedom fighters to ask for forgiveness for fighting for freedom. Otherwise, what lesson are we relaying to the posterity if people who rise against oppression will go on and say, "We are sorry we rose against the oppression"?
Jin also agreed to meet Letlapa at the PAC office. She listened to him, placed herself in his shoes, and finally understood why he could not say sorry for the pain he had caused.
She understood me. She says that she detected that this person is remorseful.
I saw the remorse in his eyes, in his body language. And he describes it as a restoration of his humanity.
And for Letlapa, anyone who can do that is a hero. Which is why Letlapa invited Jin to his homecoming ceremony in his rural village.
Jin, sorry, survivor of UPLA attack.
She stood up and she asked for forgiveness from the people on behalf of her ancestors.
Jin realized that she had to stop the cycle, that humiliation and loss of human dignity breeds violence. They started a foundation. Neither Jin nor Letlapa judge those who can't forgive. They know how hard it is. And they know the decision to forgive is a deeply personal one.
Those who are still trapped in the past of revenge may see the light that being possessed by the past, that is, being revengeful, may not help, because there's only one person who can heal the wounded, is the wounded themselves.
Jin and Letlapa's hope is to inspire and help others to start walking in each other's shoes in order to understand, so that the message of spear cleansing and forgiveness spreads.
The same energies that we're using to fight, this time we have to use them to build bridges. That means a luta continua, and the struggle continues for bridge building.
I go to her grave every weekend to water the rose. And the wind whispers, "Go, Mooks, go. You're doing it."